Hi, for those of you who are just tuning in, this is Students of the Month, Cherokee High School, December 2015. I'm your host, Josh Gladstone. Our first guest today is freshman Amber Gersfeld. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Anytime.
The first question, why do you think you were selected for Student of the Month?
Because I'm very enthusiastic and I like to push people to do their best.
So, I know you're only a freshman, but are you involved in any clubs or activities here at Cherokee?
I'm in the Creative Writing Club.
What is that exactly?
It's a club for people who like to write and express themselves through writing and their emotions, and you can express it there freely.
Well, I know you're a freshman, so how are you liking Cherokee so far?
I like it. It's just really big. It's hard to get used to.
Do you have any advice for anyone, just in general?
Keep your head high, because things don't always last forever. And live by a lot of quotes.
So who inspires you? Who's like your inspiration?
My nephew,
And why is that?
because he's just a very strong person and he gets himself through a lot.
How old's your nephew?
15.
Interesting. Same age as you. So, since you just came from middle school, how do you think high school is different than middle school?
We actually have passing time, and you have to get from a lot further classes. And it's not just in one hallway, it's everywhere in the school building.
And it is true. I remember middle school, small class ended at one time, and then 30 seconds later you would be considered late if you weren't at your class. So, I know you're only a freshman. This is going to be very hard for you to answer, but so far, what do you think is your favorite memory, like the highlight of the school year?
When I got called down to be rewarded with Student of the Month, because I was scared that I was in trouble, but I wasn't in trouble.
That's always funny. This is also going to be hard to answer, but do you know what your plans are going to be after high school?
I want to be an anesthesiologist.
And what is that?
It's the doctor that puts you to sleep before you have surgeries and stuff.
Well, that's a very interesting job. I want to thank you for coming on the show today. Amber Gersfeld, Cherokee freshman. Our next guest with us today is sophomore Dakota DeMace. Thanks for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
Now, I understand that your field hockey coach, Miss Bell, has nominated you for Student of the Month.
Yes.
So why do you think that you were selected as Student of the Month?
Well, I think I'm a hard worker, so I think that shows with everything I do, so.
All right. So what's your involvement in field hockey and just any other things going around at Cherokee?
I play field hockey, and I also am secretary in SMAC and student council, and yeah.
So, how long have you been playing field hockey for?
This is my 3rd year, so I've been playing pretty recently.
So what made you decide to play field hockey? What got you into the sport?
I had some friends that played, and I played soccer for a really long time, and I just, switched things up, and it turned out well.
Cool. What advice do you have for underclassmen or just anyone in general?
To just work hard, because if you work hard in anything, you're going to be successful.
That's some pretty good advice. Do you have anyone that inspires you or any inspiration that you live by every day?
I believe in giving 110% into everything, so it's kind of what I live by.
Well, now, I understand that you're only a sophomore, so this might be a little hard for you to answer. What is your favorite memory from Cherokee so far?
Probably freshman year, the first day of school. I think that was really cool, a new experience going into high school. It's a big transition.
And now, your final question. Do you know what you're going to be doing after high school, plans like college or military or anything?
Yeah, I definitely will go to college. I'm not sure what I want to be yet, but probably something in science or math.
It's a very good career. People need more science and math people. Well, thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
This is Dakota DeMace, sophomore student of the month. Our third student of the month for today is junior Shannon McStravick. Thank you for coming on the show.
Thank you for having me.
Now, I understand that your history teacher, Mrs. LaGrange, nominated you.
Yes.
Now, did you also know that she's faculty member of the month in the North Building?
No, I did not.
All right, so our first question is, why do you think you were selected as student of the month?
I don't know.
You don't know, you can't take a guess or anything?
Yeah, well, I mean, like, I know I always, like, do put, like, my friends before myself. And I've always done that. It's just something that, like, I was raised to do.
Good quality. Well, actually been told that you've been selected because you're a strong leader. How do you think that you are a strong leader?
Well, I lost my mom in November from a brain aneurysm, and I was just, like, I had to move and everything, and it just, I, like, had to, like, grow up in life and, like, help out and step up to the plate and stuff, so.
I'm really
I think
sorry for your
that's-
loss.
Thank you.
Do you have any advice for any other underclassmen or anyone in general?
To, you know, be loyal to your friends and, like, help out and stuff. And if, like, anybody needs anything, like, just be there for them.
Okay. Who's your inspiration? Who inspires you the most as a human being?
My mom has to.
Do you have any plans after high school? Like, do you
Um,
know what your plan is?
I'm gonna become I want to become a teacher, and I want to get to Temple University for college.
Oh, what type of teacher do you want to be?
A special ed teacher.
That's a hard thing. You gotta know all the subjects.
Yeah.
I know you've only been here for like a little over a year, but so far, what's your favorite memory here at Cherokee High School?
Sophomore cotillion.
And why's that?
I don't know, because I had met, like, a friend, and she, like, had introduced me to her friends and stuff, so I started, like, making friends.
That's always good, getting used to everything, the new environment. And
Yeah.
it's going to be a perfect way to meet new people. Well, that's it for the interview. I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you.
With us is our final guest, Jeff Wood. Thank you for coming on the show, Jeff.
Thanks for having me, Josh.
Now, I understand that this is the second time you were Student of the Month.
Yes, I received a Student of the Month during the month of October, my freshman year.
Oh, it's pretty impressive. First question, why do you think you were selected for Student of the Month?
Mostly because my teacher, who went about going about nominating me for this position to go about receiving this award, believed that I had leadership qualities that were very much represented in the classroom and in some of the out of classroom experiences that we had over the summer.
Oh, like what?
During this previous summer, we had a camp in which I was attending and was the main leadership member at the camp for representing Cherokee High School. And it was really a great honor because not only was the Cherokee High School one of the leaders, but we had two other leaders from Lenape and Seneca High School representing for during the camp, which was taking place in the summer.
And this was for your JROTC program?
Yes, this was for our JROTC program.
So why did you initially join JROTC?
Well, I joined the JROTC program my freshman year because I seemed to have an interest in the military and hoping to go about getting involved. And when I started into the classroom my freshman year, I sort of learned what ROTC was all about, and I really liked the program and liked what they taught and what they what they instilled in the kids in the classroom.
Oh, cool. In the past 4 years, what have you benefited from the JROTC program?
Well, I've benefited from a lot of things, more or less gaining of confidence and leadership capabilities with understanding how leadership works and how you can go about using it in different situations, but also the ROTC program helped me fit in any different group of people and how to go about getting them to do whatever needs to be done with it.
Cool. I know you're in JROTC like you've been saying. Is there any other thing here at Cherokee that you're involved with?
I am currently honored to be the senior captain for the men's swim team this year. And I'm also involved in the National Honor Society program and the Student Athletic Trainer program at Cherokee High School.
So what basically is the Student Athletic Training Program?
The Student Athletic Training program is a program that we do that actually is run by my father, the athletic trainer from Cherokee, and it pretty much gives a hands-on program for people who are considering either student athletic training or different medical type fields, maybe physical therapists, anything along the lines where they would need to be working with athletes who may have been injured. And it's a good hands-on experience to get them involved in what they may eventually have to do in college, and it gives them a base knowledge for any types of things they would have to do.
Okay, now I know you're a senior, so this might be like a little harder for you to answer. Out of all your 4 years so far, what do you think is your favorite memory here at Cherokee?
Well, for me, it's even more difficult with my parents both working here and the experiences I've had even before attending Cherokee High School. But definitely my junior year would have been one of my best experiences overall as a year. But to more conclude on it, it would have been the change of command ceremony held by the ROTC program at the end of my junior year, where I became one of the officers in the program.
Okay, and who's like your inspiration? Who inspires you?
Well, I would have to say, for the most part, my mom is one of the most people that inspires me. She is a well-dedicated person. She has a great work ethic. And when I see her in the classroom as a teacher, she is very dependable on for either teachers or students when they need help. And I look to that as what I would want to be when I eventually grow up.
Very interesting. Do you have any advice for like students, just in general?
Well, advice for freshmen definitely would be to go about getting their classes straight up, getting it taken care of right in the beginning of their freshman year, to make sure that they have the best grades that they possibly can, that they work hard, and so that way when they get into their junior and senior year, they don't have to worry about as much with GPA and all that sort of stuff when they're getting ready for college application process.
Very great. And one more question. I know that you wanted to continue with the military things after high school, but like, what do you think your plans are going to be after high school?
My plans for after high school, I'm hoping to attend a 4-year college. Right now, I'm split between Ramapo, Rowan, and Salisbury University. If I have received the other day acceptance to Salisbury University, and they have an ROTC program there that I'm considering joining.
Great. I want to thank you for coming on the show today.
Thank you for having me, Josh.
I want to thank all you viewers for coming on the show today. Tune in next month for January Students of the Month here on LDTV.